So in my last video, I showed you exactly what a black bean was, and I also showed you how to make a classic Chinese black bean sauce. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn that into a delicious cod, green pepper and black bean sauce. Let's do this. So if you missed my last video on how to make a black bean sauce, first of all, where the heck were you? And second of all, I'll leave a link in the description so you can view it at your leisure. So without further ado, get your woks ready. Right guys, hot wok cold oil, about a tablespoon, maybe 2 of cooking oil. There we go. Get that nice and hot. The first thing we're going to do is put our 2 tablespoons of black bean, which has also been complemented by 4 cloves of garlic finely diced. I'm going to put that straight in like so and start to get the juices out of that, gently frying them out, not too hot at this stage because we've got to be careful about burning the garlic. If you want the full lowdown on how to make this, then go to the description and find a link to the previous video, and that will talk you all the way through it and what black beans actually are, not to be confused with beans that are actually black. Okay, we're gently just cooking this out. Takes about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, we just want to get everything going, and the smells are amazing. So at this point, just as the garlic is starting to brown, don't let it go any darker than just light brown, I'm going to take this out. Now we're going to get the wok on the heat again, another couple of tablespoons of oil, and we're going to fry off our veggies. I've got a whole orange pepper here and half a white onion, both roughly chopped. I'm going to put them straight into the hot oil, get that sizzle on. And we're just going to lightly stir fry these. As usual, we're trying to keep the crunch in the vegetables, so we don't want to overcook them. Once they start to gain a little bit of colour, you know we're close to where we want to be. If you are doing meat like beef or chicken, you would be adding it at this stage to give it a little bit of a char, to give it a little bit of a caramelization. Okay, but because we're using cod, we're not going to do that because that will just break up and it wouldn't be very good at all. Now at this stage you can see the colour's just about to come on it. It was just coming on it, and I'm going to re-add my black bean and garlic. Give it a stir. Going to add a touch more oil as the pan is getting a little bit drier. The oil gets absorbed into the vegetables you cook in there, obviously. Just a little bit, just to lubricate, make sure the frying process is going nicely. Wow, the smell is absolutely delicious. At that point, I'm going to add my 200 millilitres of stock. Give it that extra flavour. There we go. Bring that back up to the boil again. At this point we can add our soy sauce too. Got some light soy sauce, so we're going to put about, I don't know, about half a tablespoon. Do it to taste. Okay. Get that up to temperature. Teaspoon of sugar. Just give it a bit of sweetness, just to balance it all out. Taste it. Taste, taste, taste. Means you know where you're at. Oh, there you go. Nice. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. A little pinch, and a grind of black pepper too. Don't need that much salt because obviously the soy sauce is already salty, and the stock, if you've used stock, is also quite salty. You don't have to use stock if you don't want to, it's optional. Right, I've got about a tablespoon of cornflour or cornstarch mixed with a little water, and that's going to thicken it up a little bit. So I'm going to add some of that to it, and we basically stir that in and see how thick we go. You get it to the thickness you want. Okay, that's about right to me, I think. And at this point, I've got 2 cod fillets here. As you can see, nice and chunky, and we're just going to place them in the sauce and let them cook out in the sauce. Fish cooks extremely quickly, so this is only going to take a couple of minutes. Okay, so keep it simmering away. The black bean and the garlic will release even more flavours. You could also use this with salmon or a fish like that. Salmon's really nice with the black bean, but I thought cod would be great because the chunkiness of the cod, and also because it's it's one of those fishes that absorbs the flavour you put into it. So I think this will be amazing. Turn the cod over carefully. We don't want to break it up. There you go, guys. I think that's done. Beautiful, looks amazing. Check it out, guys, served on simple steamed rice. What could be better? There you go, guys, cod in black bean sauce. Let's try this. That is good. It really flavours up that cod, really, really nice. And because you kind of poached it in it, it's absorbed deep into it, which is really, really nice, because cod can be quite bland. When we have it as fish and chips, it's lovely because then you have the crispy batter and the salt and vinegar on top, and that all combines to make it really nice. And this just really goes well with the black bean. Hardly surprising. Still got a nice crunch from the peppers and the onions. Really goes well together. The flavours are absolutely amazing. The texture's nice. The chunky cod next to the crunchy vegetables and that sauce all marries up so well. I thoroughly recommend that you try this, guys. I think you'll like it, and it's quite healthy, isn't it? Fish, vegetables, light stir frying, bang on. Obviously you can customize it to your heart's content, because you can use low salt soy sauce, you can use less sugar, you can try different vegetables. Mushrooms goes really well with this. You can even add a bit of chili to give it a little bit of kick if you like. That's also really nice, but I just wanted to keep it like this as the classic black bean sauce just for this dish, and it works really well. So thank you, guys, and if you stayed to the end, you are my heroes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see and you haven't subscribed yet, please do leave me a like, comment, give me some ideas. What would you do with this sauce? Do you think you would like it with fish, or what's your favorite meat to go with the black bean sauce? That would be great. I always want to know what's going on with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.